Hello everybody and welcome back to a brand new episode of Top Drives. To start off today's pack opening episode, we have the qualifiers ending and some other event as well. I don't really know how I did because I forgot to play like the last hour. So yeah, this was pretty expected. I was in the top 10 before I left, but obviously you can't remain in the top 10 if you don't play the last hour. That's kind of... goes without saying, you know. Let's see. Nothing special. Unfortunate. Jaguar Finals 2, which is awful, dude. I don't want to max any more Jaguars. I have plenty Jaguars, right? But I don't want to max any more Jaguars. I feel like this is one of those finals which I should skip. Because I don't care enough about the Euros. And even if I did, I mean, come on. Jaguar Finals... I don't know. It seems not for me. That's what I'm gonna say about that. I'm going to open a ceramic pack too because I feel like it's time to spice it up with a ceramic. Let's see what we can get from it. I mean, I'm not expecting anything obviously, but let's see. You never know. And no, unfortunately, nothing this time. However, I mean, we have some fuse material now. But yeah, nothing out of the ordinary. That's unfortunate, guys. Okay guys, so I thought we would do what I like to do every once in a while. If you watch the channel for a long time, you know that every once in a while I like to open just a normal carbon fiber in a normal video. Not a special video or anything, I just like to open one of these because you can get any car in the game, which is very interesting, excluding price cards of course. So I just like to open these every once in a while just to see what I get this time from the lucky dip. Usually it's an ultra rare from these, honestly. But they have surprised me sometimes. I think 2 legendaries have come out of normal carbon fibers. My McLaren F1 and I do believe one more car. I cannot recall which. But I do believe I've gotten 2 legendaries out of just vanilla carbon fiber. So perhaps this will make it free. Let's see what we can get from this carbon fiber. We have the Opel Menta 400 Rally, brilliant car if you don't have one, max one. Citroen BX, not so brilliant car. Okay, already the Ford F250 Super Chief. I do want to see an ultra rare immediately now. Do I have high hopes? No, let's see. No, it's the Lancia Delta Integrale 8V, which is one of those cars which you do have to have maxed, but it's not very good. It's 5.890, but I would definitely recommend maxing one of them because when it comes in handy, it's really the only car you can use. So that's why you need this one in particular. Now let's have a look at what the last card is. Please be an epic or legendary, would be a blessing. Okay, wow, that's a game-changing car right there. Wow, that's a really good car which I do not have. That's a great car. I'm not saying that lightly. That is an amazing car. Oh my lord. I am so lucky to have gotten that. That is actually very good. Like, this is a very good car. This is a car which I would potentially max out. It's just so low 0 to 60 and quite competitive handling with the 4-wheel drive performance. I really like this car. It's low RQ because of its high top speed. So it's not a 79 even, it's a 77. This car I'm super happy to have. Wow, that's great. I think we're gonna open another one until we get something that isn't an epic. Because if we can just keep printing epics, of course we would try. So let's see. The Bentley Mulsanne, the Europa Special, the Ghibli SS Spider. I have this twice maxed out, 996 and 969. My first one was a mistake. You should do this 996, not 969 like I did my first one. Then we have the Lotus Elise Sprint, one of the best super rares in the entire game. If you don't have this one maxed out, then you're seriously lacking. And the final card, please again be an epic or a legendary. I mean, you could be a legendary too, I would be happy. No, it's the Dodge Charger Daytona. Don't get me wrong, this is an amazing car. However, I already have one and I see no purpose to have 2 when the Charger 3 exists. So therefore I'm not going to keep that one. But from 2 ceramic, from 2 carbons, that was pretty good, guys. Happy with that. Alright guys, so to finish out today's video, we have a pack which I accidentally, of course, I clicked on the daily reward before actually showing you what it was, but this was just a Suzuki aluminum, so this is nothing special whatsoever. Of course, the new update is out now too, so I think I'll talk about that a little bit after I open the last pack of the video, so that people who are here for the pack opening can see the packs, and then I'll take a look at some of the new features and give you my point of view on them. Because I don't know, it feels like you guys often are interested in what exactly is going down, because some of you might not actually be too familiar, and some of you are very interested in what I think about different changes. And of course, then I will kill two birds with one stone, so to speak, by talking about what I think and also about what has changed. If you want to know the complete patch list, it is out on the Hutch forums, but you can also have a look at my Discord server, where I have posted a announcement in the news channel about all of my favorite changes and that I think will be most impactful. So if you guys do want to join the Discord server, it's completely free to do so. Everybody is welcome to join, so long as you are of the age required to be on Discord. You can come and join, and there are a lot of advanced players there, but you also get a lot of news, and you get to be in the know when it comes to updates like this. So that's definitely a good resource. If you haven't joined already, definitely feel free to do so. Let's see what we can get from this RAM now. 3 rares, that's always a pleasant sight. And let's see. You know what? I'll take it. Yeah, I don't really care. This is a very good car. I already have 2 of them though, so I don't need a 3rd one at all. But I'm for sure going to be needing the fuse at some point. So I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it. Here we go. Look at this. Look how high definition this picture is here. This previously we haven't had such high definition pictures on events. Look at this. I really like that. Very, very cool with the GTR. That's a great event for me, isn't it? Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a very good event for me. Okay. Anyways, now I'm gonna go over some of the changes. A change which I am not quite sure about is this, the blur of the cards. Every time you click a car, it blurs, and every time you go into my cars, they unblur. I think this is to stop the garage stutter when you do like this, where you drag along for your garage for a long time. Because what this feature does is I think it unloads every other picture except for the ones you are looking at. And then when you are actually looking at a picture, it loads it in, and that's why you get that little bit of a blur sometimes. I think that is what it is, and it's just to increase the RAM that you have available to do other stuff. Because if you recall, before this update, when you went to scroll and you scrolled very, very long, you got huge stutters by the end of it if you have a really big garage like I do. I have such a big garage now. Like, I find it hard to believe myself. And then you look at Blossom's garage, and it's so much bigger than mine. Like, so many cars, dude. 1,909 cars. But yeah, so that's probably a good optimizing change. However, I dislike that it blurs every time you go into a picture. I don't see why that would be necessary whatsoever. I don't know what that is. I don't know why that is. I understand the optimizing purposes of having them blur in the actual garage screen, but having them blur when you click them, I don't know if that's actually needed. I have no clue. I'm not a software developer, obviously, so they probably know better what they're doing, Hutch. But yeah, I mean, that's the only pet peeve I have about this 14.5 update, is that. Also, Top Dress tweeted yesterday. They tweeted GM. That was all they tweeted. Like General Motors. I don't want to get into any sort of speculations, but I'm just letting you guys know. They tweeted GM. I don't know why. We'll see. Maybe that has something to do with it. So now you can see this is so good, and it's actually like so good for me, because if you do not know, I like collecting every car. That's my thing. I want to collect every car, and now I can see this is actually like probably my most wanted change ever in Top Drive. So I'm so glad they finally did this. Now I can add them directly and see if they are new or not. I don't need to go and check. Oh, it's so nice. You can see I have 2. I told you I have 2. Now I can see it too, so you can see I'm not lying. It's fun. It's great. It's great. So now, and you can also press add and lock. Now it's added and locked. It's so good. It's so good. I can't begin to tell you how much I really enjoy this update. And this singular thing in this update is probably the best update we've ever had for quality of life, in my opinion, because from a collector's standpoint, this is so good. Actually, I take that back, because when we got the new renewed filtering system, that was way better, I must say, because this filtering system is like key in the game. It's like the foundation of the game. So this is the best quality of life update they ever did. But this is second. This is second place for me, because for me personally, I don't suggest that everyone will find this as thrilling as I do, but I honestly, genuinely find this thrilling, because now I can actually have not have to go through every time I want to collect a new car, but I can just see, oh, it's a new car, nice, add and dock. It's so nice, and this will help me in my completion journey so much. But yeah, that is all I had for you in today's episode of Top Drives. As I mentioned previously, I do have a Discord server. It's called the Top Drives Hideout. You can get a bunch of great resources there. You can also get help if you're stuck in the challenge, or if you are wondering what you should use for events. There's a lot of advanced players that could help you out there, so that's definitely somewhere you want to go if you want to take your Top Drives gameplay to the very next level. If you do want to subscribe to my second channel, it's the first link in the description. It would help me out so much, trying to get it to 1,000 subscribers. I have 800 right now, so very, very close. So if you want to do that, feel free to do so. You don't need to watch the content, you can just subscribe to be a bro if you want to. Also, I do have an Instagram page where I post every single max out I do. If you do want to have a look at that, it's also linked down below in the description, as well as my Patreon if you do want to give me some support each and every month, and in return you get access to my private Discord server, and you get to be there when I do my very biggest openings. With all of that being said, thank you so much for watching today's episode of Top Drives. Until next time, guys, I hope your day is going great, and take care of one another, and goodbye.